Hello, internet, and the specific person I'm making the video for. I am showing how to utilize Hoots, which is a social media posting planner. I'm going to go through an overview of a couple of things. So, the two main places that I tend to be when I'm actually scheduling posts is going to be the planner. When you go on your left-hand sidebar and you roll over the planner, it turns into, well, I guess does it always look like a calendar? It's a little calendar icon, okay? And when you're in this view, you can see the calendar. If I was to scroll around and you click this today button, it brings you back to today. If you navigate through what you posted last month and what you have planned for next month and you hit today, it's going to take you to this month, depending on your view, because you can view the calendar by the week. You can just say like, okay, for this week, this is what I have scheduled. You could see that these Instagram posts failed, and that is the purpose of this video. You can view the calendar by the month, which you could also view it by a list. So you can scroll through in chronological order of what everything is going to be posting. Filter. So you can just, I'm going to keep it in the month view. This is post status. It's showing you if it's published or not, but I'm going to keep it in this social network view because it's showing me the posts. I'm not sure honestly what that means. 13. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why are there 13? I don't know what that number means right now. I'm sorry, but okay. Anyway, so we'll get back to this in a minute. I also want to go over streams here at the beginning of the video. So streams is, you can set this up yourself, as in, I'm going to use this bar and slide over to the side because I did create this. So this stream is scheduled Instagram posts. So what a stream is just showing you a particular view of posts that are scheduled or have been scheduled. It's however you set it up. So I'll show you by adding a stream, which if you didn't see that, it's in the right hand side. There's a little plus, add a stream, networks or apps. So social networks. So say I wanted to see a YouTube stream. I want to see my videos. It's showing me videos that have been posted, and it's also showing some comments on the videos. So the different streams will show you different things. If I add a stream for, say I want to have a LinkedIn stream and I want to see scheduled posts. So this is my LinkedIn stream. This is different because it's not going by, well, what just happened was I clicked on view in the planner and it took me to the planner and it's showing me all of the LinkedIn posts that I have scheduled. Again, 6. So that number 6 makes sense because there's 6 posts. But the other Instagram number was just confusing to me. So anyway, so the issue is that I actually imported posts to save time, but it actually is going to take the same amount of time as if I did not do that. Right now it has this LinkedIn filter on it. So it's only showing me LinkedIn. I could switch that to only show me Instagram, but I am going to remove the filters so I can see it all. All right. So anyway, when you import posts, you cannot import pictures into Hootsuite. So the Instagram posts that were imported and I did not add pictures to, they started failing. So in order to fix this, we are going to take a look at the week ahead. So here's a perfect example. On Saturday, in this right-hand sidebar, I can see that this Instagram post has no picture. If you look at this Instagram post on the day before, in the left, it does have a picture. And that's the only thing I'm using to mark in my mind that, okay, this has no picture. So I'm just scrolling through all the posts. and I noticed that all of these Instagram posts on Saturday have no image. So when you click on it, it opens in this right-hand sidebar, and I am going to hit edit, and I'm going to scroll down, and if I had a picture to upload from my computer, I could use this button, but I don't. I'm going to actually use their little image search, nuts. So I'm going to type nuts, and it's really cool. It comes up with a bunch of pictures of nuts. So, and you can add as, I don't know if it's unlimited, but you can add more than one is what I mean to say. If you like several of the pictures, I like that one and that one, and I like that one. And so on Instagram, what this is going to do is it's going to create a slider. And so I'm still happy with the date and time that it's posting. So I'm just going to go ahead and click Save Edits. And that is the end of that. And so it previews what it will look like. That they can slide through and look at the different pictures of the fruit and nuts. Okay. And then I would click back so I could go to the next Instagram post that I have an issue with. If I wanted to add these images to all of the posts, I could do so. So what I would do in that case, I'll show you now. So I'm going to go back just to overview and show you and kind of explain what I'm going to do. So over this 2 p.m. time slot, I have 3 posts going to Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. They're all the same text. I'm not talking about social media strategy here. I'm just talking about the technical aspects of doing this on Hootsuite. So why does Facebook and LinkedIn have an image? I know you're wondering. It is because the link that I put into this post, when you click on it, yes, it has an image in the page, but on my website, what is known as metadata, that image was put as the metadata. And that is what, actually specifically, this is Squarespace. So in Squarespace, you can set what image pulls out in social media. And that is why LinkedIn and Facebook are pulling that image, and in the same link is being used because we're promoting a course that is for free on this page. So the same link is being pulled, so the same image is being pulled. So it would make sense to update the image for all of them. That's totally up to you, depending on what you are doing for your social media and what kind of time you have. So right now I'm going to say like, okay, I'm going to add a image to the Instagram post so that it doesn't fail. And then I also want to make sure and add that post to LinkedIn and Facebook. And I'm going to show you my little quick way to do that. So I clicked on the Instagram post. I'm going to click edit. I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to click this little book thing image. And I'm going to say eat for, okay. So I like this picture, right? And oh, I think that might be the same. This might be the same people. So we're going to go with these 2 pictures, and I'm going to click Save Edits just to show you that I could then go in to the 2 p.m., scroll back down, 2 p.m. time slot. I could click Edit. I could click the book. I could select the same image. I honestly don't know if it's the same image or not. So this isn't the quick cheat way. This is just this is like the getting it done way. Get it done however you can way. Why does this say recommended time? Because according to, it tells you, based on your last 30 days of posts, this is a great time to publish to these accounts. If you look underneath the little note, it has the LinkedIn. So I can actually drag. No, I can't. Okay. So I'm going to show you how to drag. Can I drag? So there's 2 ways to change the time. I think I'm getting a little sidetracked here, but I just want to go over it. So when you click on it, I could click edit and I can change the time in the bottom corner. Or if we are viewing this by the week and we look at Saturday, there's a 2 p.m. That's 9. I can take the LinkedIn and I'm actually dragging it up here to the 10 a.m. time slot. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to show you two new things. No, I'm going to show you one new thing and then I'm going to show you the second new thing. I'm not going to do it at the same time. Okay. So first I need to go back. I like to go back to the month view. That's a preference. I'm scrolling down to 6 p.m. Same issue. Instagram post has no image. Okay, so I like that. Now, instead of clicking save edits, because again, Facebook and LinkedIn did not have the images, I'm actually scrolling up to the top on the left-hand side, and I'm going to select Facebook and LinkedIn. And now I'm going to click Save Edits. And what that did was it actually duplicated the post twice to Facebook and LinkedIn. This is just showing me the Instagram post. I'm going to go back. And this was the 6 p.m. time slot. So these were the posts that did not have the image because it's still pulling the website metadata image. And when I clicked Show More, it's showing these other posts, which are duplicates. So all I'm going to do now is I'm actually just going to delete these two. So I'm clicking on it, clicking delete, I'm clicking delete post, and then I'm scrolling back down to 6 p.m. And I am repeating the process by deleting and confirming that I wanted to delete it. Okay. So now I have one more to do. I'm doing this Instagram. I'm going to edit. I'm going to say scroll down. Sorry. I'm going to click the little book thing. I'm going to type the word health. I'm going to select an image. Once I select it on this left-hand side, I can see that it's here. I'm going to click Save Edits, and I'm going to move on to the next set of posts. Now, so that was the things. That was the one thing. And now I'm going to show you the second thing. So on this left-hand sidebar, moving right along, is the streams. And over here, I have this Instagram scheduled stream. So it's showing me all the posts that are scheduled for Instagram. So I'm scrolling through. And when I get down here to December 17th, there's no image. Oh, sorry. This one, December 17th at 8:30 has no image. And most of the posts, some do, but some don't have images. So if you scroll through, all of these need images. All of these posts. So instead of doing it in the other planner or in the planner like I was showing you earlier, you can scroll through and one at a time update the post by adding a picture. I'm going to see if I can have a stream. It tells you that it fails after it fails. And if you manually do a post with Instagram, it will tell you cannot it will throw an error when you're just uploading like, okay, I'm going to schedule these posts for this week. But where I imported it, it did not throw an error, and it is not words, any language, hashtags, accounts, filters, replies, links, media. Only show tweets with media. Okay, this was an advanced Twitter search. So let's see what it does for me for Instagram. My posts scheduled or trending. Okay. Anyway, it looks like you cannot just filter the Instagram posts by an advanced search. That's a Twitter feature. So the different social media networks have different stream options. So for the Instagram stream options, I basically have posts that we've posted, scheduled posts for the future, recent hashtags that that I specify, or hashtags in my posts that are trending by order of popularity in the platform. So we're just going to slide this bar at the bottom of the screen back over to Instagram scheduled stream, and I'm going to show you, I'm all the way at the bottom. If you see this little guy, this little slidey guy, excuse me. Okay. So more options. The options here are to edit or to delete. So we're going to edit, and we're going to follow the same thing. So And that's that. That's that on that. Okay. Hopefully this has answered your questions. Again, just to wrap up, in Hootsuite, the two places that I work in with planning social media posts or editing already scheduled posts are the planner. And you can order the planner by this top bar. There's just different, add media. Drag an image to an empty calendar slot and start drafting a post. Okay, so I don't want to get sidetracked. That is not going to help with the task at hand, but that is something that you can do. And then streams is the other part where I'm going to move the Instagram scheduled stream to the front because that is the one that we need to work on the most. And and then you would scroll down until you stop seeing images. And yes, Instagram does have a certain sized image that is required. So if Mango Magic, there's an issue. So mango, I love this. Someone's standing in front of a mango tree. Okay, so let's see here. What was the dimensions of this? So I picked this picture. So this picture is probably not the Instagram size because Instagram is a square. So if I click edit on the picture that I have chosen, I can then in this left-hand sidebar literally choose an Instagram square and I can slide it over where I want it. That must be a mango pit cutter outer. That is cool. I do not have one. I need one. And then again, I'll show you again. I just clicked on an image that I had chosen. That is a beautiful, beautiful mango tree. I chose the picture here and then I'm clicking edit and it automatically is choosing it for Instagram, which is amazing. You can do all sorts of edit. Okay, we're going to save that. One more time. Okay. So what I did was there's a slidey bar and I can zoom in. I hope that doesn't make you guys dizzy. I'm so sorry. Okay. And save. I hope that this makes sense as well. And I am going to show you one more thing, but I'm going to spend time on another post instead of one that already has 4 pictures on it. So there's an extra question mark I removed there. Book picture. Oh, no, I'm not checking the book picture. Actually, I am clicking this purple circle that says design with Canva. So when I click that, it does a drop down. And what this is doing is selecting the size of the image that we are designing. So I'm going to click Instagram post, which is a square. It's going to load Canva inside of Hootsuite. And then I'm going to search leafy greens. Oopsie. And this allows you to design a whole image inside of Canva. Now, obviously, this is going to take, or maybe I shouldn't say obviously. I will let you guys know that this will take a lot more time. Maybe not a lot more, but it will take more time than what we were just going over. However, you can really design your images and get a lot more customized. You're not just searching mango and picking random stock images of mangoes. You're picking stock images of mangoes and putting text over them in Canva without having to go into Canva. So I will just mention a few nuances about this. Okay. Elements, leafy greens. And then at this top thing, I'm going to select photos. Oh, that's a cute lettuce. But do you see how the little crown, the little pro crown, if you select that, it will ask you to pay. So if you do have Canva Pro, I honestly haven't looked if you can integrate that with your Hootsuite. I imagine that you can. Mine is not integrated with a pro account at this time, so I'm just showing you. Look, I'm scrolling through. They all had the little pro crowns except for this. Oopsies, you can do this. So I'm actually going to replace the background. I'm going to you could either delete this, but I'm actually going to say at Bowman Wellness. And instead of saying you can do this, I'm going to take a little quote and I'm going to copy it and I'm going to paste it. Food is the best medicine. Perfect. It doesn't look perfect though, does it? And I'm going to change this to eating for health. I do not like what. So when I do this, it says it's in the middle, but to my eye, it looks very off center. So there we go. Okay. I'm happy. I'm happy enough. I'm going to click this add to post and it says prepare your design. Amazing. I love technology. I'm so happy. And I'm going to say save edits. So there's a 30-minute video on how to do 2 things in Hootsuite. No, I'm just kidding. Yes. Well, let me know if you have any questions. It's kind of like real-time workout videos. Instead of the person just saying like, do 10 reps of these bicep curls, and then in, 3 years, you'll have pumped arms like me. And then that's a 30-second clip of them doing bicep curls. They're actually doing it with you and going through the rounds with you. And then by the end of the 15 to 20-minute workout, you both are out of breath and dripping sweat. That's kind of like what we did today. Okay, bye.